How'd you sleep?
Longest night ever.
It was a little bumpy.
Yes.
Oh, you look well rested. Did you sleep good?
Yes.
That was a very rocky night.
It was?
Yeah.
I sleep through anything.
Yeah. Ask your mom. It was. Day 2 of crossing the Mackie Shoal. A little breezier today. Currently going between 5 and 6 knots. Reefed head sail and a single reef in the main. Could probably squeeze 7 knots out of her if we really wanted to, but that would compromise crew comfort. Would it not, Admiral?
Yes.
Would it not, Swabby?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So this is a good kind of happy medium, right?
Yep.
All right.
Good. The autopilot's doing a wonderful, wonderful job. That is just pure black magic the way that works. Probably 15 to 20 knots of breeze today. Yesterday was maybe 10 to 12, I would guess, so quite a bit more breeze. I'm gonna adjust the tow lines to let the dinghy ride a little bit smoother, I think. All right, I pulled in the dinghy about 10 feet closer. Seems to be riding a bit smoother. It's good to get it kind of in this flatter water that's right behind the boat instead of, you know, the bumpier stuff that's coming in from the side. But the compromise in doing that is when you shorten the towing ropes, you remove, you know, the amount of stretch from the towing system there. So it's kind of it's just a compromise. And it's always, you know, you're constantly adjusting the length of the tow ropes based on conditions, but for right now seems to be doing pretty good. So we are currently on a part tack, and we are leaning over a little bit, not too bad because there's a reef in both the main and the head sail, but Tambi says that she prefers the part tack, and the reason for that is that her spices stay in the spice rack. Whenever we are on a starboard tack, everything is leaned the other way over, and you know, we hit a good sized wave and the spice rack empties, and that immediately has a negative impact on Tambi's mood and also kind of a ripple effect for the morale of the entire crew. So we got to watch out for those kind of things, don't we, Tambi? Yep.
Molly, how you doing?
Good.
Good. So we've gone from reefed sails to full sail, and now we're back to reefed sails. It's blowing, I don't know, maybe 20-ish right now. And I would call this 4 to 5 foot seas easy, maybe even 6 foot seas. The camera just never ever does it justice. That's one of the disappointing things about trying to film it. Tambi's hanging in there. We're down to, back down to 5 knots now. We were averaging closer to 6 or 7 knots. But with reefed sails, we're still doing maybe a 5.5 average, which is good. All right, and there is Great Harbour on the horizon, approaching under full sail. You might be able to see a cruise ship right over there. That is Little Stirrup, is that right?
Little Stirrup.
Little,
Also known as Coco Key.
Little Stirrup, aka Coco Key. Yep, so we are just about there, maybe another half hour, and we'll be pulling into the cut that takes you into the marina basin. Woohoo! Molly, calm yourself. How do you feel to be in Great Harbour?
Wonderful.
Yeah? It's that night out on Mackie Shoal was a little bumpy. I didn't sleep that much, did you? No. It feels good to be in calmer water and within sight of land, doesn't it?
Oh, it feels so good.
It's kind of an interesting experience crossing the Bahama Bank and anchoring way out there in the middle of nowhere, but
Yeah.
it's also glad to be on the other side of that.
Yeah, it is. Feels really good.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Uh-huh.
Today marks 1 week that we've been in the Bahamas, and we've only stepped foot on land once.
One time. We've been snorkeling a few times,
Yes.
but just haven't been on land other than that one time.
No.
I just accidentally dropped my glasses into the dinghy, but what I wanted to show you was actually how little water is in the bottom of the dinghy. I mean, if you look right there below those sunglasses, there is maybe half a cup of seawater inside the dinghy, and that's after towing this dinghy over 70 miles across the Bahama Bank. So I don't know, for whatever that's worth, I just think that's kind of cool. Isn't that it? I guess, Molly, do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad somebody thinks it's cool.
I agree. I mean, some of those waves today were huge.
Yeah, that was some serious stuff,
Yeah.
but the dinghy handled it well.
Yeah.
All right, we are in... Crap, where are we? Okay, we are at the marina basin in Great Harbour, and we're getting the dinghy ready for doing some laundry and showers and just general shore access. Now check this out. Now remember, we towed the dinghy 70 miles across the Bahama Bank, currently standing in the dinghy, and the funny thing is there's just like a layer of salt like inside it. I mean, it's just crazy how much salt is inside the dinghy. So the dinghy needs a good swabbing, and who better to do a good swabbing than the swabster herself?
That's my job.
Now I will say also that you did volunteer for this job.
Yep.
Right? Okay. All right, so we're going to get you set up with some fresh water, sponges, rags, assorted dinghy cleaning paraphernalia, and then we will have our dinghy back in good working salt-free order.
Yep.
There's your fresh water.
Should I get in here?
Sure. It just comes out of that little hole down there. See the water come out? Right, Molly?
Yes.
All done?
Yep.
Salt-free?
Yep.
Ready for action?
Yep.
Thank you very much, Swabby. Great job.
You're welcome.
Are those grunting noises necessary?
Grunting.
I hear kind of a, I don't know, what would you call that noise? It's kind of a, maybe not a grunt. It's very subtle. Whenever you pull them back, I'm exaggerating a little bit because I don't know if the camera was picking up your noises before I oh, here's the wake. Oh, Tambi, save us. Oh, good save. You did great. So since I'm in this position back here, I think Molly's actually the captain of this vessel. Tambi would be, I don't know, oar woman. Maybe there's a more flattering name for that, I don't know. But I suppose I'm the navigator.
Yeah, how am I doing, navigator?
You need to go, I would say, 2 degrees to port. Nope, that was 3 degrees to port. Can you feel that in your shoulders at all?
Yes. Very much so.
Now there is an approaching dinghy up there.
We're rowing. We have the right of way, correct?
I don't know so much about that. I mean, I would think that we have the right of way. Both vessels are going extremely slow, so if there is a collision, I don't think there'll be any damage, but it would still be very embarrassing. Stroke.
I don't need that.
Stroke.
I need navigation.
You need 5 degrees to starboard.
There's navigation.
Hey.
Gotta take turns.
Hey, I usually do this. She said something wrong with this picture. Okay.
Oh, wrong way.
We need like 30 degrees to port. There you go. Bringing her around. There you go. Doing great, honey. You know, I was okay about this arrangement until that lady said there's something wrong with this picture.
Oh, yeah?
I gotta tell you, I'm
Guilty?
no, well, not guilty. I'm just it does feel a little awkward watching you work so hard as we're going by all these people.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting back here with the camera.
You did it yesterday.
And just as soon as I say it feels a little weird, I'm actually over it. You know, I'm enjoying it again now.
Yeah.
Could you possibly pick up the speed a little bit there? My right leg here is getting a little more sun than I really want it to. It'd be great if we could maybe hustle up a little bit. We're almost there, honey. It's just about time for docking maneuvers. Are you getting sloppy because of fatigue? Or are you distracted now with all of the onlookers?
No.
A little bit more to port. There you go. Oh man, look at that technique. You're getting the coordination down now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You swabby?
Good job, Molly. Keeping us from going up under the dock. Now we just need to somehow get over to that ladder.
Molly's got it.
Oh, Molly's got it. Okay, now pull the boat around. Pull it around. There you go. I can almost touch it. Almost. All the eagle has landed. Good job, Swabster.
Thank you.
And row woman. So we're going to find some lunch.
Yep.
Any idea where you want to go, Tambi?
To that beach cafe place. I don't know if it's actually a cafe.
A beach cafe.
The beach place. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Place on the beach.
We're going to a place on the beach. And I think we're done here.
I don't think so.
What? Good luck, Swabby.
Thank you.
Alright, now remember the wind. This may be the last we see of the Swabby. Look at that Swabby go. Looking good, Swabster. She appears to be getting very close to the mangroves. She doesn't appear to be panicking, so that's good. Whoop. A little bit of a slip there. Alright, get it together. Alright, she's back up. Now we've got a fishing boat flying through the no wake zone. So this should be interesting to watch. There's the wake going underneath the boat now. Oh, it's going under her now. She's rocking around a little bit. Okay, the Swabby is on approach. Now just grab, okay, nice and easy, nice and easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Good job, Molly.
Thank you.
Your first completely solo paddleboarding experience.
Yep.
Are you gonna try it again sometime?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, good job. Nice, Swabby.
Oh, I almost fell in.